Hello, and welcome to another session, San Francisco by Night, Hunter the Vigil. Today we focus on Valentine and Mr. Ellison, who wish to go meet someone very important in the Section 9 hierarchy. We now take the scene away to them arriving at Section 9.
Um, where are we exactly? Like in the car going there,
You
or
are outside uh, the kind of the main staging area, like you guys are going into the building, getting ready to go into the building.
So, like, you said you wanted me to be a part of like a meeting with you or something?
yes, yeah, a meeting in a way. I guess you could say it's a meeting. It's more complicated than that.
Okay, who are we talking to?
Mrs. X.
Gives you like a blank stare. Oh, um, oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I have to get some results from them anyways. So, yeah, yeah, this should be fine. I mean,
What result?
just a blood test.
Um, a blood test. Uh, didn't know you had blood.
I mean, I have some. You know,
Was
I
it your blood though?
no, but we shouldn't worry about that right now. So,
I think. Well, yeah. I guess we can talk about that another time.
so, what are we asking Mrs. X?
Okay. Now I need to tell you this then. I just found out, well, no, not just found out, but I found out recently that I can read auras from people. And I don't know if you have learned about it, but Cassandra's brother is a vampire now. And I read his aura. Then I read Mr. X's aura, and apparently he's not one. I need to check what what Mrs. X is. I need to see if she's also a vampire, or if I can at least have an idea of what she is.
Wait, 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 wait. So you could just like, what does an aura even look like?
It's it depends on the person, but it surrounds you. It's kind of an invisible thing. Each person has different colors and a different shape. It's a strange sight.
Are you able just to do it? Like, does it hurt to do it, or do you just get to do it and it's like nothing?
What do you mean?
Does it like wear you out to do it, or
A bit, yes, but
ah, would it wear you out too much?
nothing that will kill me.
She kind of looks like she's thinking about something for a second, then she looks at you. What does my aura look like?
Uh,
With sympathy.
yeah, I'm just checking how many. Okay, I spent 3 willpower. I still have 3 left. So
Actually, you had a long rest, so you have four. Remember, you're
oh
just a
no,
vanilla human. Vanilla humans can get willpower back by the long rest.
well, I got 0 successes.
You concentrate, and you're not sure whether it's just you're not up to it or whether Valentine may not have an aura due to her condition, but you're not seeing anything. It's just kind of a shimmer, but there's no color, there's nothing. You can't really determine anything from it.
Um,
Is it like cool and like colorful and shit? What do I look like?
I, for some reason, I can't see yours. It might be something wrong with me right now because, well, I don't know how you react if I tell you this, but do you remember my sword that I told you that my master gave me?
Yeah,
Apparently, it has an aura. It means there is someone or something living in it.
and you're saying you couldn't see an aura in me?
Yes, but it's probably not because you don't have one. It's probably because of how tired I am at the moment.
Oh, she's kind of looks kind of sad. All
I'm
right,
sorry.
it's all right. Perhaps another time when you're up more up to it.
I hope soon because if I'm going to do this, I really need to. I really need to be up for it.
Sad robot noises. Anyways, I guess we should go try not to insult a possible vampire.
Well, I mean, you're a nice person. You wouldn't insult her, I think.
I mean, it's presumptuous to think I was referring to myself, but let's go.
Well, also, I don't know how possible this is, but Cassandra was worried that she could end up seducing me, which I think is a bit weird, but
Hmm.
I guess you being here might avoid it.
I mean, I am Officer Cockblock.
Okay.
According to Cassandra. Anyways, let's go in. I guess. Hmm.
Hopefully she'll be there.
Yep. Oh,
You enter.
real
Okay.
quick. I probably would have had the electrovision on when he did the thing. Did I see anything when he did that?
Nope.
Oh, oop, okay. Hmm. Oh yeah, he's not trying to influence me. He's just looking at me. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
So we go inside.
Yes, yes, we do.
All right. So you enter through, and you've been in Section 9 a lot of times, so you don't really need to know much about what's going on. You eventually are led down and take the elevator down to the uh, unknown floors, and you get to the main office, and you see Mr. X standing there out front, just kind of doing a little. He's got a little cylinder with some kind of liquid in it, and he seems to be studying it. He's over off in one of the laboratory areas off to the right.
Do I rec? Do I recognize that cylinder?
Yeah, it seems to be filled with a vial of the stuff you take. Same color, anyway.
Ah. Which actually I do need to ask. Stop it, bot. Let me be chaotic. Anyways. So I asked. No! Anyways. So I'm gonna walk up to Mr. X. Excuse me.
Oh, it's Valentine. Good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Hi. I was just wondering, about the results on that vial I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything? Did it come up normal? Was
Yeah, out of character, remind me which one that was.
the one that was sent to Nick in the box in
Oh,
the
yeah.
mail?
Yeah, he looks it up and he's like, yeah, we looked at that one. It was a vial of blood.
Okay. Just nothing like, you know, weird. No, all right. It's reassuring, I guess.
He shrugs. I wouldn't worry about it.
Do you know whose
Someone is
blood it was?
sending blood to your
Uh, the blood,
fiancé. Don't
the
worry.
blood was apparently that of someone who is now dead. So there is no worries.
Huh. All right. And yeah, that was. I
You
looked at.
feel, yeah, Valentine. You feel, yeah, he's right.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he's right. He's a good guy. He's on your side.
Sure. Not gonna. I wouldn't question that. I guess.
Um,
Ha 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 ha.
your fiance received blood from a dead person, and that's not worrying.
What I mean is the man is no longer a problem.
Yep. So yeah, nothing to worry about. Anyways, let's go to that meeting then.
Of course. I take it you're going to go see Mrs. X.
Oh,
Uh,
if she will see us.
Oh, yeah, she's in her office right now.
all right. Thank you.
Of course.
Nice seeing you again.
Of course. Good to see you too.
When we're out of earshot, I'm gonna whisper. So you totally think he just like? So you think they like found who it was and just killed him or something?
I'm not going to answer that because it's a bit dangerous.
You're right.
I'm
That.
just going to keep walking.
Yep. Not like you can do anything about it, anyways.
You proceed on down the hallway to a nice kind of big office room that is dressed in mostly browns and beiges. But at a front office desk, you see Mrs. X.
So who's knocking, you or me?
I'm
Ow.
going to knock on the door then.
You
Or is
open
the
the
door
door.
already open?
No, you open the door. Mrs. X looks up. Ah, Mr. Ellison, Miss Valentine, welcome. Come on in.
Good afternoon,
Uh,
ma'am.
is it night or is it other time of the day?
Seems like 5. 5 in the
5
afternoon.
5 in the afternoon. So yeah, there is in fact daylight out.
Hmm.
You guys are underground, but there is daylight out.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
I did not expect to see you here this time, to be honest.
She kind of pauses a moment as she's writing something down. She kind of looks up at you, says, "Why not?"
Well, I guess the night is better for this type of business that you do, is it not?
Hold on a moment.
Keeping a straight face, but inside I'm like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. That's the picture for Mrs. X?
Do you have supernatural resistance, Caden?
No, not
You
yet.
did, oh, you didn't take any. So would you roll me just your resolve, please?
One.
Caden, what are your thoughts right now?
Well, his his main thought is that, well, he's surprised because according to what Pai Mei said, vampires cannot walk under daylight.
Right,
But
that's what's going through his head. Okay.
that's not the only reason why he's a bit confused. It's that, Well, he wasn't exactly talking about her being a vampire when he said that. He was saying that because hunting monsters is probably better during the night.
Mhm.
So it's a mix of those two things.
Alrighty, and one, two, three. Okay. What is Caiden's current feeling right now?
Um, Concern.
What is Caiden's current concern?
Well, he's not sure if he doesn't really know uh, what to think of what's going on at the moment, so he's concerned about not understanding it. You know.
All right. She kind of raises an eyebrow and looks at you, Caden, and she says, "Kind of an odd question to ask someone."
I mean, you seem more like you'd be more of a night shift kind of person. You know, you probably are mostly, but also actually, no, yeah, that was a weird question, I guess.
Are you accusing me of something?
No, I just think that doing business, well, the type of business that you do at night is better because it stays hidden better. You know, you don't want people to find out that you're hunting monsters. If you do that in broad daylight, it's going to come out much easier.
And true, but there are other ways to fight monsters besides going out with a stake, my friend.
I suppose.
Now then,
I'm going to use Aura Reading on her.
with sympathy.
If I spend one extra willpower extra because I already spent one to do
Sure,
that, can I get three more dices?
sure.
Extra trying.
Well, the
Do
last
you want
times
do
I
you,
used
do you want to
that,
risk a willpower on this one?
yes,
Okay, risk a willpower.
and nines again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
Oh boy, that is enough though. So you got that willpower back, and you get a
And
beat. So her aura is interesting looking. It appears to be that of a normal human, but it has little tiny white spikes going around it, and you have no idea what that means. You haven't seen this yet.
are those white spikes anything like the spikes that were on Cassandra's aura?
Yeah.
Huh. And I have a question to ask you. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Can I come up with questions, or does it have to be the ones that are on the book?
If you can come up with one that's similar.
Okay. What emotion is this person trying to hide the most right now?
Annoyance.
I am. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Mrs. X. Maybe we should take our leave.
No offense taken. Just next time, make an appointment.
Sorry. I'll make sure to do that. It's just that my butler is on vacations right now, so I kind of forget about these things.
Of course.
Then I'm gonna start like kind of awkwardly. It has been a pleasure.
Oh, and Valentine,
Yes, ma'am.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. And
She,
shuffles out
she
door.
goes, yep, she goes back to writing her paper.
So I guess while we're walking down the hall, Valentine's gonna like nudge you, like, the hell.
What?
I mean, you couldn't have been any more on the nose with that.
I wasn't trying to be.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, yeah, for not trying, you were pretty on the nose.
Look, let's just go somewhere out of here, preferably. I think what we had to do here is already done.
Yeah, I don't like hanging out here that much.
Mm-hmm.
Although they have really great coffee, which actually I should get me a cup before I go. 'Cause, I mean, it's like gourmet.
Okay. I have gourmet coffee in my house. If you really want coffee.
Oh, really? I thought you didn't. That's right, you just have everything stocked. Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
Lately, I've been drinking more coffee than I ever did before.
Oh, you're turning into an actual person.
Or maybe I just have been having lots of problems and I'm trying to fix them. And since coffee has caffeine, I thought it would help.
Yeah, coffee tends to help you get some clarity. That or it messes you up. It's really a gamble on coffee.
Yeah, I should probably start drinking energy drink instead.
Yeah. You know, fun fact: caffeine is the world's most popular psychoactive drug.
Hmm. Probably the easiest to get too.
Very much so. So meet you back at your place.
Sure. I guess we have things to talk about anyways.
Yeah.
Mr. X stops you just before you leave. Ah, Valentine, I wanted to say, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Of course. Oh, by the way, here's your updated dosage.
Oh, thank you. Kind of throws it in my purse.
Have a good one. Oh, I wanted to ask you just one thing. Mrs. Frost, she didn't bother you, did she?
Mrs. Frost? Besides the, I mean, I would have greatly appreciated knowing I was going to be spending the night. But, no, that was fine.
I know, and I apologize. She did go around my back, and that is policy, and I probably should have informed you about that sooner, but that was a bit of an off-putting.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. Oh, Nick was so sad.
Yes, indeed. Again, I apologize.
Totally, totally fine. It's part of the job, I guess.
He nods. Says, well, then I'll bid you both a good day.
You too, sir.
Hmm. I need to go take a nap.
Rest well.
Yeah, thanks. He does a really exaggerated yawn and goes over to the living area quarters.
Shrug.mp4. I take a moment to like, as we're walking out, I hold up the vial and I look at it.
Looks like your standard dosage.
Yep. Sigh. Put it back in.
Do you know what is in there?
Nope.
Aren't you curious?
Kind of deadpan. Just keeps looking forward. Nope.
Okay. So, after leaving Section 9, are we going to my house, or do you want to do something?
Uh, it's one of the rare few days where it's only cloudy and not raining. Didn't you have like? Don't you have like a lot of like woods property?
Surrounding the house, yes.
You got any neat nature trails?
Yeah, Cassandra and him walked on one actually.
No, they did more than walk, but yeah.
Yeah, there are trails there.
You want to go for a hike?
Sure.
Excellent. As you head on out to Caiden's place, it's actually a rather lovely day. It's actually, as you're correct, it is a little bit overcast, but no actual rain, just kind of cloudy. But it's fairly warm. A lot of the heat vents from a lot of the uh, ventilations that are on the sides of the city create a nice little extra amount of heat for the outskirts.
Mm.
And so it's about 70 degrees right now, even though it's a cloudy day.
Yeah, that's some Florida weather right there.
It's a muggy kind of. It's like muggy. It's like not a sunny, bright day, burning hot. It's that muggy kind of moist.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's that's
yeah.
my neighborhood.
Yep, kind of like that.
So I'm gonna bring extra water just for the fleshy one.
But you have a grand old time. There's nothing on the trail that
Oh, I thought we were
is
gonna
harm, obviously.
run. I thought we were gonna jog and talk.
No, you guys can.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying what you see.
Okay, yeah.
There's nothing. It's a nice, lovely day. There's not too many other people out, so and not too many other people know about these other trails. So there are some real nice trails you guys can go on.
I have a question. Are the Section 9 drones just around the house, or are they in this forest area too?
What do you think birds are?
You specified the house, so I didn't say other. I didn't put them anywhere else.
Look, and this is going on recording too. We all know that birds are just made by the government and cats are our first line of defense.
I'll be right back. My sister has to do something here.
Temporary pause.
Oh, good. I actually get to get into detail on my tangent about birds. All right. So here's the deal. Where the fuck do they come from? Huh? Dinosaurs? No, dinosaurs were just a part of the conspiracy, man. I'm telling you, birds are just government drones. Well, fine. If you're not gonna humor my retarded rant, then you're at least gonna have to deal with my takeover of the Attack of the Clones on the frickin' Roll20 sheet. I built an altar. I'm gonna do it, bot. You can't stop me. I'm making a penis out of Christine's.
Whatever.
I can't delete them though. I don't have that power.
Sorry about that.
All right. So you guys are out on the trail doing whatever. I'll let you guys take it away.
That was a bit scary.
Yeah, I mean, you basically marched up to a questionable vampire and said, "Why you in daytime?"
She's not a vampire.
Huh? You know what she is?
Well, I can take a guess, but I'm not sure if it is the case. You see, there was this time that Cassandra was almost going unconscious. For some reason, this thing of reading auras activated, and I could see that she had some like spikes on her aura, and these spikes were also on Mrs. X's aura.
So she's the
So I think she's
same.
a ghoul.
Aren't ghouls like just servants to actual vampires?
Yes. Apparently, according to what they told us, yes.
So you can just like look at somebody and just know, and chances are you'll know what they are.
If I have any idea of what I'm looking at least.
But you can identify ghouls.
If she is a ghoul, yes. I mean, I haven't really met that many ghouls, I think.
But you know what a normal human aura looks like, right?
Yes.
You know, we're just kind of jogging along. She kind of can. This is gonna sound weird, and I kind of don't even feel comfortable asking you to do this because I don't even know if I want to know the answer. But next, I mean, did you get the wedding invitation, by the way?
I don't know, did I?
I would have sent it by now.
Yes, I think so. I need to remember to check my mail.
It would have been
I don't
pretty.
know.
It would have been pretty. It was a little like hollow disc, like the one of the Star Wars things. It was a little hologram. It was great.
I'll take a look at the mail. It's kind of hard to remember these things. I don't know if I told you. I mean, I think I did. Cassius kind of disappeared. So I'm having to do this type of thing by myself now.
Just,
And I usually forget because I'm not used to.
I'm sure he's fine. She doesn't even look
I
at you.
have
She just
no
keeps jogging
idea. I
when she
have
says
no
that.
idea if he's fine. He was going to write something, but and he disappeared.
He was gonna write
Anyway,
something.
apparently he did write it, but
Hmm.
he didn't leave it.
Um.
Also, Nick is receiving blood.
I only found the one, but from the description, it was a similar package to what was sent to Cassandra's brother.
She also had. Okay. Remember when you Pinky promised me that to tell her some things? I'm going to need you to do the same thing again.
All right.
Okay. Sh- She was also receiving blood.
And she turned into a thing.
Something. I don't know what yet, but this guy said she was dump, dump fear. I don't know how it's said, but like a vampire that walks under the sunlight.
Oh. Do you have any idea who's sending the blood?
Oh, it's Section 9. They are the ones giving her that serum. They didn't tell her it was blood, but I could identify it pretty easily. Does Nick
She's
have any connections to Section 9?
he just works. He's only invested in Modoc. So I guess if Modoc and Section 9 are together, Maybe. I'm the only his real connection to Section 9.
as far as you were aware of.
But you do see her like take a sigh of relief when you mentioned that you already know Section 9. Well, wait, no, she can't even do that. Shit.
Um, and how is the wedding going? How is it going to be?
Oh, it's
Is there like a formal dress code that I should know?
just suit and tie.
Hmm. Right. Do you want me to take a look at that thing
What thing?
they gave you? The liquid thing.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I could just go to my bunker and take a look. It's not going to take too long.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Oh, once we are done hiking, we can go and do that.
Hmm.
Um. Also, I don't know if Nick is aware of this, but uh, I stopped working with Modoc now, completely.
He did gripe about that for like a minute, but he's invested in like a bunch of other projects, so that's not really. So he wasn't completely involved with that, so it didn't really affect him super much. But he was like, "Oh, your buddy's company quit."
Yeah, somehow the idea that another company is completely aware of everything my company does doesn't sound very appealing to me.
That's fair.
Is he going to invite any Modoc people to your wedding?
Oh yeah, he's like buddies with like all of them.
Hmm. Huh.
Don't don't do anything like I can't stop you from like I don't know, like just kind of using your be cordial and don't do
Oh,
anything.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm worried about what they'll do.
Well, if they do anything, and Nick doesn't get to him first, uh, well, I will throw them out. So they,
By the way, I don't think we have talked about this before, but I don't actually know if I should tell you this, but since I'm so worried about what happened to Cassius, I think I should. I think the reason he lost his arms might have actually been the same reason why you are the way you are right now.
Oh, really? Trying to fake my best surprise.
He didn't say exactly what it was. He couldn't say what it was, but from his description and how strong this creature seemed, I'm guessing it was a werewolf.
Huh. Wonder where he got into a werewolf.
It was in Africa.
Oh, he was in Africa.
Yeah, it's way before he even met my parents.
Hmm. Interesting.
Just It's just speculation, though. Maybe it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if he was around to ask, I guess you could, but
Oh, when I suggested the possibility that it was a werewolf, he simply denied it.
mm.
You guys hear a sound coming from the woods. Roll me a wits composure, please.
Fuck.
Why did you write dots?
Fuck.
No,
Fuck.
I use nines again. I know it's still zero, but should I re-roll that because of
No.
it's zero anyway?
I turn on thermal.
Why
Oh, wait.
would you do that? You
You're.
didn't notice
Yeah, I didn't
anything.
notice anything. Well, we heard a noise, but we're not
Well,
sure.
you guys, yeah, you heard a noise, but it's inconsequential at the moment. Keep going.
Huh. Hope Cassius is okay.
I hope so too. If it's not, I don't really know what I'm going to do.
I, I know that feeling. I'm gonna make a note to text Svetlana about Cassius later. Oh wait, I can't. Fuck. No, yes I can. Can I? I don't know.
Um, I don't think I'll be needing the blueprints anymore. By the way,
Oh. Wait, did you actually break in?
I wish I had. It was way worse than that.
What happened?
He found me,
Who found you?
and Jacobs.
The guy found you.
He did. Apparently, he's also a vampire.
Jesus Christ. So, I mean, uh, geez, you didn't tell. You didn't tell me about. Well, I guess you didn't have to, but Jesus.
Well, I didn't have the time to do anything. It was unexpected.
I mean, where was this?
Um, I was paying a visit to Cassandra to see her new apartment, and then Ruben called with saying weird stuff that he was being chased. And then we went to him, and Jacobs was there.
And no one.
Oh, I'm telling you now. I'm sorry.
It's no, it's fine.
I just didn't expect that. I think if you were there, could have we probably could have gotten him, but he escaped.
Fuck. Let me see if there's an APB out for him. I do a quick Google search, like on the police network, to see if there's like the guys at
There
large.
is there is no PBB at him being at large. However, he has been reported missing. In other words, he's got a few warrants out and that he hasn't paid, and they haven't been able to find him.
Okay, I just did a search and he's like, yeah, he's just off the radar. They don't know where he is. So fuck. Guess we're gonna have to track his ass down.
No, and he was my best clue to finding out more things. But I couldn't get anything out of him. I I'm going to need to talk with Lance from Lance Security.
Hmm.
And by talk, I don't mean a formal visit.
I mean, so you're just gonna Batman it?
I don't think I have a choice.
Just try not to commit any felonies or any more felonies.
No, I won't. You probably should come with me.
Oh, the roughing a guy. Roughing a guy up. That's a bit much. I mean, I'm still a cop. Like that would be. And I mean, look at me. It's not like I can just put a bandana on and just not be like noticed.
Sometimes you have to go above the law to make the law work.
That, but I mean, I can't. I don't think Section 9 will waiver that.
Roll me another wits composure, both of you.
No, why did I roll a chance dice? No, it's normal.
2 successes.
5.
Oh, look at me, I'm Kaiden. I roll 5 successes. Why did I want to go into the woods? Because I like woods. Woods are supposed to be safe. Woods are supposed to be trees.
I don't know. In the medieval era, they created lots of stories to make people stop going from the woods so they wouldn't die in the woods.
Yeah. Anyways. So, what do we notice?
I was muted, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
Okay, so Christine, you hear what sounds like metal on wood. Lucas or Caden, you hear what is clearly the sound of an axe hitting a tree, and it's about 50 yards off to your right.
Why is someone cutting trees in my property?
That's You wanna go check it out? I mean, yes, you want to check it out.
My suit? Should I get my suit or should I just go this way?
I mean, do you need your suit? I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be some asshole.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can.
Caden, out of curiosity, is your sword with you?
No, I was just taking a hike. I wouldn't need the sword.
I have my
It
revolver on me.
All right, it is now, Caden. It's just there. It's just there at your hip. Valentine, you notice he has a sword now.
Didn't you just wait? Were you hiking with that the whole time?
Just so I don't have to explain myself, let's say that yes.
Raise his eyebrow. Okay, so your magic sword. You were hiking with your magic sword this whole time.
Well, yes, but actually no.
So, magic shenanigans?
Look, I don't know what the deal with this sword is. I just know that it has a will of its own and it shows up whenever it wants.
That is that an indication of anything? Like, does it show up when there's danger, or does it show up?
I mean,
I can't believe we're having a conversation about a teleporting sword.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I'm going to go walk to
I am
the
too.
direct
All right.
town.
You both walk toward the sound through a little bit of thicket, but the brush isn't too high, or the ferns aren't too high. You eventually see you get to the source of the chopping, and you do see a man cutting up a log that's been fallen over, like a big tree that's fallen over, and he's cutting it up. And he appears to be a very large man, wearing a red shirt. He has blonde hair. He looks to be maybe 6'4", very kind of buff, but he's got like that big kind of beer gut. Like he's just a big, big guy, big jolly guy. Um, and he looks somewhat like this. And he has a very large axe in his hand that he is cutting up the
Oh
tree with.
fuck!
And he also has two axes at his hip that are in little leather kind of sheaths for the hand axes. And he is chopping up the log that has fallen down, and he is taking the middle pieces and he's moving them around.
Um, Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop.
He looks up, looks back at you.
What?
He looks up and looks back at you.
This is my property. You shouldn't be cutting trees here. Or at least you should have asked for permission first.
I do not need permission from you.
I'm
And and he just goes back to cutting the tree.
pretty sure by California law, and I'm even gonna hit him with the actual like the book itself. I'm gonna physically pull up the book and read from it. I'm gonna read him that. Statute 43 of the property owners thing does say yes, you kind of do.
That is not my law.
I'm going to approach him with my hands behind my back. I'm going to approach him calmly. You can keep cutting them then. I just want to know why you're doing it.
So the nutrients cannot go back into the soil.
I'll be right back again.
Real quick, I'm just gonna, because this guy's obviously giving off weird vibes, weirder than a normal mountain man. Which, by the way, the picture, the picture you have for this guy, Jesus Christ, fuck me. So I already know what we're about to get into. Fucking axe wielding anime man. All right, so yeah, so I'm
I'm
gonna
back.
flick through the different like spectrums to see if he's got any like weird vibes.
His body heat is normal. No EMS on him whatsoever, and night vision is of course kind of pointless out here. But
Yes, yes,
that's
yes.
it. Yeah, nothing on the spectrums.
Okay.
What did he say when I asked him why he was doing that?
Oh, he said so the nutrients cannot go back into the soil.
What nutrient?
When a tree falls, it delivers nutrients to the soil and the earth. If you cut it up and take it away, it does not go back.
But what is the problem with the soil getting nutrients or the tree getting nutrients? It's a natural part of life.
Because the natural imbalance is flawed, and it must be corrected.
But who is deciding how it is to be corrected? Many kings tried to correct it before, but
Me,
all of them died.
I am deciding how it is corrected.
And what is the balance supposed to be then?
The balance will be when everything, including the spirits, is dead.
What's spirits?
I do not need to explain this to you. And he goes back to cutting.
Maybe you don't need to, but if you explain it to me, you might possibly get an ally on whatever you're doing.
Hmm. He like slams the axe down into the tree and just like rests it there, and then he reaches into his one of his kind of little linen pockets, pulls out a cigar, lights it. The spirits. There are spirits to everything, some natives say. Every rock, every tree, every creature. And then he looks over at Valentine and he says, "If you start singing the song, I will kill you." Then he looks back to Kaiden. Has a spirit that is a part of it. These spirits connect living beings to what some believe to be the spirit realm. These spirits are greedy and evil. They like to take energy that is not theirs and hoard it. They must be eliminated. To do this, you must break the cycle. But the spirits do not want you to break the cycle, so they poison the minds of humans with ideologies of proper oxygen and good planet care, all those bullshit things.
Can you see these spirits?
I can. They are everywhere.
I'm going to draw my sword and not to attack him, I'm just going to show him. Is there a spirit in here?
Squints at the sword, looks back at you. Not one of Mother Earth, but yes, there's a spirit in there.
Hmm. I'm going to put it back on the sheep. If you break the natural cycle, won't you die? Won't everything die?
No, for then you can pass on and not be trapped in the endless cycle the spirits deem.
All right.
He goes back and he starts chopping the tree, and you notice this is a pretty good sized tree that he's chopping through. It's like you gotta have some pretty good muscle to get through that.
After getting a good look at his face, I'm gonna run his face through the police network to see if he pops up on like, public trespassing shit.
He doesn't pop up anywhere.
Kaden is
Not in the California databanks anyway.
Ah.
Kaden is looking at the man with a look of a mix of amusement and wonder.
Well, I guess if you don't care and yeah, I guess it's all right then.
He picks up his axe and he slices through the tree, and he does it in one stroke.
So I'm assuming this is like superhuman, right?
This is beyond superhuman. Yeah, this is like beyond standard physical capacity. This is a good thick log. This is a good thick tree that has gone down, and he just right through it. And then he starts picking up the logs that are obviously bigger than him and too heavy, and starts stacking them in a particular order.
Are you a synth perchance?
Sin?
Synthetic.
No. I am all natural.
Ah, kind of a look of recognition. Ish. Well, we should
There's
probably,
just one problem with you cutting off the trees. It's that I
Mhm.
need them. Isn't there a way for you to make sure that these spirits go away without destroying the trees?
The trees are their source of draw. It aids when they perish, especially one like this that was old.
Like a reverse eco-terrorist.
Or maybe can you do this elsewhere? What is it that drew you to this particular area?
This area has many spirits in particular. It is an older place.
Okay, and you're gonna get a text from me. It says we should probably not. This guy's giving me some serious. I'm gonna turn into the Hulk vibes.
I'm
Valentine,
going.
Yes.
are either you or Kaiden in any way afraid?
Valentine is not like super. She's like the point of like cautious. Like, oh, I don't. This guy is certainly something, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So
Let me roll
slight.
something.
Kanan isn't exactly afraid. He's just. You know when you read about some strange religions and
Oh
you
no.
think they are somewhat interesting? That's how Kaden is feeling. That this
Mm.
man is interesting.
He looks up into the air and he sniffs. And then he looks back at Valentine. And for the first time, he smiles, and you see that when he smiles, his teeth are not ordinary human teeth.
Don't tell
They
me.
are these very large metal bracketed things. Like if you've ever seen the movie 007, Jaws, he has these metal almost clamps in his mouth where his teeth should be.
Ah. Oh, those are some augments, I guess.
I smell fear on you. He once again hits the tree with the axe and it sticks in.
Better recognize.
Anyways, continue.
He whacks the axe into the tree and then he looks at you and says he smells fear.
She kind of takes some more. She kind of squares up her stance a bit. Kind of steadies herself. Like, well, you are a stranger and technically trespassing, so I guess.
I suppose I am.
Kind of. You know what? I'm gonna play dumb here just for once. Kind of stares him down just a little bit.
So you believe that
You're staring him.
everything.
You're staring him down.
Not like super aggressively, but yeah, like I'm making eye contact.
Oh boy. Okay. So hold on a moment.
Fuck.
He approaches you and stands over you. He's towering. He's like a good 6'5", almost 6'6", and he's a very large dude. He looks like
Hmm.
he weighs maybe close to almost 400 pounds. And even though he's got that beer belly and that big gut, he looks like he's got quite a bit of muscle on him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now standing directly over you, like looking down at you.
Just gonna look him in the eye and say, "Let's not and say we did."
He continues to stare at your eyes.
Well, weighing my options, I look away.
You look away. He backs off. He goes over to the log and picks up the other half with one hand, and this is a very large log, and just starts to walk off with it.
Well, she's not so much scared. She's scared, but she's more angry now. Like, Kaden, I think you should get some drones in the woods. That that man's not safe.
Um, what's happening?
I just got stared down by this giant man. I had to step down out of. I don't need to pick this fight.
So, what's your name,
He
sir?
picked up the log and started walking off.
I have a suggestion, maybe a proposal, if you're willing to hear it.
He's not even. He just keeps walking.
You can destroy all the trees here, and we can replant them with something that won't be connected to the spirits here.
I kind of walk
Maybe
up, put my hand on
something,
your shoulder, like, dude, no, stop,
He
but,
keeps walking.
dude. He's no.
but
It's not. It is not concerned with what you want.
I know, but it would fit
You're just
what
gonna
he
have to.
wants.
You're just gonna have to come back and plant your own trees. He's not gonna help you.
Oh, I'm not saying that he will.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
saying that he can't do that. I won't try to stop him.
Well, the next time, and I start to kind of leap, like gesture back to like a trail. Next time, get the armor.
To be fair, you also two have just noticed something.
Hmm.
When you went out for the jog, you two are out pretty far, like really far. You two don't remember going out this far. Like you guys look like you're way farther than you should be, like out of the safe territory.
Wait, are we even in
If
your property anymore?
if anything, you think you might not even be on his property anymore. You both look around, and after gaining your bearings, yeah, you guys are way out.
I Google
You
Earth
guys,
ourselves.
you Google Earth yourselves. You guys are 3 miles out.
Are we? How far does your property go? I don't think we even had the jurisdiction to tell him what to do.
Aiden's property goes almost a mile around the area because he's wealthy and he's got a lot of property.
Dude, we. You don't have to worry about it. It's not even your property, bro. This is forestry business, and I'll just tell. This is probably his property anyway, so we're Oh, okay. No, it's definitely not his property. But are we like in a park or something? Like supposed to be protected area?
Yeah, well, you guys are actually in a protected kind of area. It's just outside. It's just outside of. Um, you go further outside of San Francisco and you head out into the Central California territory.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip forestry because yeah, obvious reasons. I don't want to support like park ranger coming out here dealing with that. So yeah, I'm gonna tell Section 9 like, hey, I'm just gonna text them like, hey, we found some weird blonde mountain man in protected park area just cutting trees down in single swings.
He says, we'll take care of it. But then the moment you mention the park area, he's like, what are you doing out there? Get out of there. That's not safe area out there.
We personally don't know in the first place, but on that note, thank you for the warning.
All right, well, come on back.
Hang up. Look at kid. We need to leave.
Yeah, he's not our problem.
No, no, we need to
Yes.
leave. We need to leave. And I start
Okay.
moving.
Hey, we are leaving. Don't worry.
So you guys go out, but you guys are 3 miles out. So even when you guys move, it takes a bit. When you get to about 2 miles out, you're walking along the trail and you start to hear something behind you guys. You guys see that you are being followed along the trail.
I look at Kaiden.
It is a big, furry, white wolf.
Uh, Valentine stops dead in her tracks. Caden. Actually, I should roll a.
Well,
There's there. I should
Roll me
probably.
resolve composure.
Yep. Yep. How big is this wolf, by the way? Is it like wolf size or is it dire wolf size?
It's a good sized wolf. It's not dire wolf size. It's just a good
Yep.
big timber wolf.
Please, 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 please.
You're fine.
I'm
You're
shook.
okay. For now, but yeah, you're shook.
I'm gonna pull my
I'll
gun.
be right back for a moment.
All right. Well, not making eye contact because it's a fucking wolf. I'm gonna pull out my revolver, and I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna kind of not making eye contact because it's a fucking wild animal. But I'm just gonna stare at the wolf.
So not staring into its eyes. Do you have the gun out pointed at it?
No, I'm just holding it.
It stops and it looks at you, tilts its head, sits.
Not making any like predatory gestures, right?
No, it sits. Just sits and looks at you. Look of curiosity, you might say.
Gonna muster. Fuck, I don't even think she could muster a shout. Go home, boy. Or shoo.
It looks at you for a moment and then steps closer just a little bit and then sits again.
Realistically, I know this. It's a fucking. I mean, well, okay. No, it's a white wolf, and we're in a bad neighborhood according to Section fucking 9. So, uh, just kind of, stomp like, go home.
It walks forward a little bit closer and sits down.
I'm gonna roll an intimidation.
Roll me a composure intimidation just to see how well you can keep yourself.
Yep. I mean it, boy.
It doesn't really seem deterred. It walks forward a little bit more and then sits down. It's only about maybe 10 feet from you, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. And it's not making any aggressive, like, it's not acting aggressive at all. It's just being a smartass.
If a wolf could be completely neutral, that is the look it is giving you.
I'm going to keep my eyes on it, and fuck, Kaden, why'd you have to go now?
sorry about that.
All right, so the situation is I've been telling this wolf to go home. It's making a completely neutral stance, but every time I yelled at it, it took a step closer, and now it's literally 10 feet away from me, just sitting there.
Just leave the wolf be. Let's just get going. It's just a wolf.
I look at you like you're a fucking idiot. Like, I kind of side eye you because I'm not taking my eyes off that wolf. I'm just gonna slowly back away.
Is the wolf set down?
Yeah, it's literally
Wolf
sat
is
down.
yeah, the wolf is set down.
I'm going to sit down too.
You
Do
sit
not,
down.
My life.
do not. What?
You sit down. And the wolf kind of looks over at Kaiden, tilts its head, walks a little bit closer, sits down.
I'm going to nod to the wolf.
The wolf comes up to about maybe 3 feet from you, Kaiden, and sits down in front of you and just looks at you.
Don't. No. Kaiden. It's. This is bad. Please, just. Can we just leave? I can't leave you here, but can we just please just leave? Like, if she could have tears, she would.
It looks over at Valentine and just tilts its head at you.
Just please go home, boy.
It looks back at Kaiden and then looks back at you, Valentine, and it props its ears down and whimpers, and then just slowly starts trotting off.
Second, it gets like out of sight. Uh, I'm just gonna say we need. Just gonna grab Kaden and I'm gonna just gesture. We start running.
You run. You make it back to his manor.
Like, it's not possible for me to be out of breath, but I'm like, the second like we get back to your manor, I crash in a couch and I almost cry.
I'm going to sit beside you and pet you on the shoulder.
Why the fuck would you? You know that thing couldn't be normal, right? Like, that thing was fucking weird, right?
From what I'm aware of, wolves don't attack on their own. They attack in groups.
She's
Probably
like,
it was trying to attack us.
it doesn't fucking. And you see, she's basically shaking at this point. I need tea. I need tea. I need something to get my nerves.
Um,
And she hasn't let go of the gun the entire time either.
uh, uh, do I have any like maids and or stuff that or people who are working that aren't caches? Probably, right?
Yeah, that's up to you. I mean, you got resources 5. It depends on how many servants you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell one to bring some tea to Valentine.
Okay. She brings about 3 or 4 different varieties.
I pick the first one that I see.
You got an Earl Grey.
All right, I just start sipping on it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Just I guess. Yeah, in robot terms, yes. So I'm just quiet and sipping there. Just got my eyes closed.
Do you need anything?
No, I just need a moment. That was intense.
Yeah. I can imagine. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to aggravate the wolf.
No, no, that's you're you're right. You had a calmer head than I did. I mean, on this side of this, I guess it did ask leave when I stopped trying to. I don't know. It clearly understood what we were saying, right?
I would say it does. It did.
All right, because I didn't get a chance to tell you, but when I told Section 9 where we were, they told us to get out of there. With so you know, didn't you say earlier at some point that medieval people used to tell stories but stay out of the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we found out why.
Apparently, there is a large number of timber wolves coming back.
Ah, Jesus.
I don't want to scare you, but I think we both know what that means.
I'm not going out there. I I just can't go back out there.
Well, are you planning on staying here? Mm.
No, no, I'm fine. I just needed. I've gotten my nerves, but no, I'm still just out there. No, I don't. Yeah, I think that's it for hiking around here for me. How the fuck do we make it 3 miles out of the area?
I have no idea. But then again, how did the sword show up? Nothing is making that much sense lately, anyways. Do you want me to check the tube?
Oh yeah, you wanted to check it. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, only if you want to. I'm not going to do anything without your permission.
I mean, you don't have to. You really don't have to, but sure.
Okay? Do you want to stay here or do you want to come?
I'm gonna need the vial anyways, since I'm almost out. So just don't ruin it. I start getting like I went without it once and oof. I could.
It was indeed painful.
It's like my teeth were
Uh,
getting ripped out, and I didn't even have. I couldn't even really feel my teeth to begin with, so I don't know. Unless you have to. Yeah, yeah. Here, I assume you don't have to ruin the whole vial just to look at it.
no, I'm just going to check what's inside. I'm not going to use it or destroy it.
All right. Here, let's do some science.
All right. So you spend the next part of the late evening doing science, and the serum does not produce any odd results. It is the fixer serum. No one really knows what's in it. However, it is highly toxic. However, the toxicity does not affect you as you've been told already, though. So you don't really learn anything too new, and it seems to just be the simple fixer serum. But that sounds like a good place to end it tonight. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been San Francisco by Night, Hunter the Vigil. I'll see you next time.
Bye.